Well, hi, my name's Scott Zero from Chroma Media. I'm the visual effects supervisor for Blake's Series 1 and Series 2. And we're here on a lovely day today in Melbourne at the St Mary's Church, just doing a very simple effect of what we call audience tiling, where we take a small group of extras in wardrobe, obviously, and we populate a bigger area by sort of stepping and repeating them throughout the space. We've done this a bit on the show in Series 1 and 2, I think with the cinema on fire, and I think also the rock and roll gig as well.
Everyone, we need to evacuate this area now. Stay calm.
Quite often we'll have maybe 25, maybe not much more than that, and we have to multiply them into about 300 or 400 people. And this is something that we use quite a lot nowadays, just to keep extras, obviously low, because it becomes a lot of people on set during the day. With audience tiling, one trick we do use is actually changing just basic apparel items, so usually hats, jackets, sometimes props, what they're holding. It depends again where we are, to try and confuse the viewer into thinking they're seeing 300 unique people as opposed to the same 25 people. A lot of period shows use this technique, not so much to keep the costs of the extras down, but more because wardrobe becomes an incredible lot of items to put together, especially footwear and things people don't think about.
Part of what we're doing today is visual effects tiling, where we're going to basically do a shot and we're going to fill the whole church by re-echoing you guys around. So there will be up there, we'll do some top half changes and we'll move people to different parts of pews so that when they do the final shot, they can group you all in. So if you've got a real eagle eye, you'll be able to see yourselves in several places in the one shot.
Also in this episode at the church, we've got bees, both digital and practical. Obviously because they're bees, we can't go too nuts with the real ones, so we'll be adding, I think, a lot more bees buzzing around, but we're still using a couple of live bees, but no bees were harmed in the filming of this episode.
Father Emery.
Yes.
You keep bees?
Yes, that's right.
You're the only one that handles them?
Yes. It's my apiary. I set it up when I arrived around 6 months ago.
Right. Were you aware Father Morton had a bee allergy?
Yes. But Cyril never came near the apiary, that was a given.
I see. The autopsy revealed he died from bee stings. Now, you say you were aware of his allergy, and yet you set up your apiary where he spent most of his time.
I spoke to Cyril about setting up the apiary, and he was fine about it.
Dr. Blake uses a lot of other visual effects tricks, which most of them you're not supposed to notice because, of course, it's a period show. So we're trying to keep these things as innocuous as possible. So a lot of the time we're removing things like security cameras, traffic, people walking past, looking through their iPhones or something like that. And if we're lucky, which we do, we get to do quite often a couple of CG shots or some more complex VFX shots. Again, just there to sort of expand the periphery of the set more so than steal the show. Another effect which we did recently is on a bridge, which I think was out in Werribee or something perhaps, a big old beautiful 100-year-old bridge, and we've of course got Dr. Blake there saving another soul from doing something silly. And because again of safety concerns on set, we often defer a lot of high wire or high access stuff to green screen. So we'll end up getting a production design to obviously build a component set that we can use to pretend we're still on the bridge, especially because we've got little kids and stuff as well. We've got to be especially careful. So a lot of these things do defer to visual effects, again, just to keep the day moving quickly and give the audience something exciting to watch.
Paul was trying to protect me.
Yep, the courts will understand that, Lisa.
They'll hang him.
It's a long way down.
Well, how about that, folks? Obviously the scene there, the good Doc and little Lisa are up on the the edge of the bridge there. And there's a considerable deadly drop. We don't want to be sticking our beautiful young Angari up on the edge of a bridge. And they don't want the doc to do his own stunts on the edge of a bridge either. What the green screen enables us to do is to build... Daniel, can you zip round here with me? Build a sensational looking, identical section of stone wall. We can build this, pop the big green screen in behind it and underneath it. And then digitally, we don't have our digital guy right here now, but he takes in all of this surround and they can just digitally stick it in there. So wherever the green screen, the parameters of this green screen, and indeed the green screen on the ground, we can fly in all of this background, and we keep everyone safe and sound. Technically, it's just unreal. Once upon a time, and Daniel, you'll know what I'm talking about. We did beautiful paintings on pieces of glass. Do you remember that? And we could paint in a bridge and stuff, and position that painting close to the lens. And anyway, that's, you see, I'm showing my age. We live in the digital age now, and green screen enables us to do amazing things, dangerous, seemingly dangerous things, without the danger. Of course, I'd be up for the danger, because I'm a man who's always enjoyed doing his own stunts.
Okay, here we go.
That's not done with green screen. Oh.
Please.
You wouldn't survive. No one would.
Lisa, please come down. Well, tell you what, if you won't come down, looks like I'll have to join you.
No, I'm coming up. Goodness me. It's true what they say, isn't it? Best not to look down. Do you know what? I think I better sit down. Why don't you have a seat with me? Eh? I'd appreciate it. Please?
Lisa, we know what happened. You don't have to do this. Listen to me. I think your brother would feel a bit better if we both got off this bridge. What do you think? He needs you.
I'll hop off first, all right? Now, how about you? What do you say? Well done.
She the best.
Figure.
We get the rest. Is she the best? We get the rest. She's not afraid to climb, to sing and dance, 'cause she's the best. We get the rest. Hey!